Hey everyone, this is Ascension Empress with your Mercury and Retrograde general reading, and we gonna get into this because may peace and blessings be upon everybody. Let me say that first and foremost, and I hope all is well, y'all. This Pisces energy, and it's like Aquarius energy too, and it's interesting because Mercury is about to go into Aquarius. So, yeah, and we're about to have a full moon within the end of this next week that we have. Ooh, yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll be using the Talima Tarot deck. I may clarify with it right away. And this is a general reading for all signs. Yeah, look who popped out. The Empress. We gonna talk about it, y'all. We gonna talk about it. First off, Pisces energy is so intuitive. This is a very spiritual time. Not only is this the first retrograde of the year, it's in Pisces, a water sign, a mutable sign. And it's no surprise that when you come across Pisces energy or someone with that, especially in their moon or their Venus, that this person has a balance to them. They have an emotional reciprocity, a spiritual reciprocity. I can't remember who I was talking to, but Sagittarius and Pisces have a similar conversation when it comes to spiritual sight. A lot of pregnancies around this time as well. Some of you could be finding out that you are pregnant, and it wasn't on Valentine's Day. It was way before that. So let's see. I have heard some good news about some new additions. Congratulations. So exciting. So exciting. I love babies, y'all. I don't have any yet, but I love babies. Ooh, these cards. Let's see, what messages do we have in regards to communications within relationships, whether business or romantic? Because I see that this reading is about to try to act up if we have no order, and that may be the energy within some of you all's encounters. Like for some of you, you're saying less at this point because you don't want things to get out of hand, or you know that someone has a tendency to misinterpret things, and then it's like the conversation is just going nowhere because you two are not even on the same page. While this person is so passionate and insistent on their point, you're just like, that's not even what I was talking about. So yeah, let's see. that was random. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. So there is some new opportunity taking place. There may be talk of a new job. You may be ready to make more money, or you may be communicating this. Someone views you as someone who is able to manifest multiple sources of income, and that you have so many God-given gifts that will open so many doors for you, is what I'm getting with this Ace of Pentacles. And a lot of people view you this way, especially within the workplace. They view you as an asset. This is a career reading for some of you. This is a time where your surroundings are viewing you as an asset, and then it may be in your absence. So some of you may be going on vacation. That was a tongue twister. Let's see. Check your paid time off too. You may have some of that with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse going into the past. Well, it's not reverse, but ooh, thank God it ain't reverse. Ooh. Yeah, the Temperance card. So right now, many people are focusing on, I'm getting work-life balance as well. So if you're not going on vacation or taking some time off, this is the time where you're kind of just wanting to pour more into you, pour more into your creativity. And like I said, those God-given gifts, you're balancing those out. You're seeing what you can do with it. This, again, is this is a time of alchemy, a spiritual alchemy with Pisces. Pisces is the 12th house of endings, of losses, of completions, of institution, rehabilitation, prisons, hospitals, holistic health, the subconscious, all of that and some. And so it will make sense with this temperance here. Some people may be realizing that they need to temper their substance abuse. I'm also getting when you step into the room, people sober up, whether, they're intoxicated or not. Maybe they may be, acting like they don't have sense, but in your presence, like I said, again, you're an asset. So not even just in the workplace, but in your presence, you set the tone. You set the tone in the room. This could be for men or women. Some kind of communication coming. Harsh communication. You won't be hesitant in communicating what you think and what's not going to go down. With the Knight of Swords, it's interesting because I feel that I have so much more patience today. With this Knight of Swords, y'all know. It's been popping up mainly in the Rider-Waite, but the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords is usually, it's like that childlike energy. We just gonna go ahead and call it the Gemini because it's the second house, that when it becomes a child energy, it's this childlike energy of acting like you ain't got no sense. It's like you better act like you got some home training. And that's what my mom and them used to say. And when you come across the Empress, it's not even, the Queen of Swords isn't even in this reading. You have the Empress here in the center. You have to have some type of tact about you. Some type of integrity. Not some type, but you have to have integrity. All or nothing. With this Empress card here, and then there's good news coming in. There may be a message as well, and it could again be about a pregnancy. With you got the Wands and the Knight of Swords, which represent some type of communication, and it could be in relation to a Sagittarius with this Temperance card. And Spirit says wait, and it's interesting because when I was thinking, what was it? I know I had said the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yeah. So I was like, thank God it's not in reverse, even though we still have this period of time where, there may be some delays in communication or in our plans and maybe some type of process that we're going through. But communication is coming, and I'm getting some type of hangman energy, especially had the Ace of Pentacles been in reverse. I would have definitely got hangman energy, and it's been popping up for some time now. And if you follow me on Instagram at ascensionempress_, you'll see that the hangman had popped out in reverse. So that was kind of cool because it's like it's telling you in this time of reflection, still don't hesitate, don't procrastinate on getting to it internally right now. It's not the time to be focused on the external because that's going to manifest. But if we don't focus on the internal right now, when it comes out on the external, that's not going to be too pretty. And it may come out like the Knight of Swords. Like you don't think before you speak. Or you do think, but you're not thinking on an Empress level. You're not thinking but temperance. Ooh. I was wondering where all those messages just came from. I'm like, I feel like I'm just talking. Wow. We have the Death card and the Ace of Wands. If this ain't the Empress energy right here, complete transformation, complete fertility, creativity. This is, again, I don't even know, y'all. Because I know it's good. I know it's great. But I'm so excited to see how this is going to manifest for some people. And it's me too. Shoot. Look, y'all. Ooh, this is beautiful. Let me see. Where is the Rider-Waite? Let's see with the Rider-Waite. What messages do we have when it comes to this Death card and this Ace of Wands. I'm also getting someone's changing the game, changing the vision, how people see things, media. Let's see. Ooh, there it is. Definitely changing some type of game. Justice here. It's like checkmate. And then you have the Knight of Cups. So there is some type of offer, and there may be not... It's like somebody may be entering some type of competition. They may be reviewing, getting the rest of their project or their content together, and then they're submitting it off with this Justice card here, the Knight of Cups, and then you have some type of offer. But with the Cups, it's an emotional, it's fulfilling. It's beyond something that is beyond the prize. You're not just... For some of you, you're not even entering a contest. It's just someone sees your work. They see how talented or how creative you are. This is who y'all. What is this offer about? This Knight of Cups could also be a marriage proposal. That is heavy, actually. That's more heavy than this contest or whatever for a few of y'all, because we got the Empress already here. Someone who's already pregnant, but you're already like, you were stable beforehand. You probably weren't married yet, but this person still wants to marry you, and they're not holding back at all. And then maybe a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Yeah, especially with the Death card. And you got the Hierophant. So it's like some kind of tradition, some type of, this is definitely a time of security. Now you see the Ace of Pentacles. Got the Taurus energy. And I believe, the moon is in Taurus right now. What's today? The 28th? Yep. But be mindful, because we also have Venus squaring Pluto starting today. I believe it just started squaring Pluto. So there could be some power struggles within relationships. But Death card also represents those power struggles, that Scorpio Pluto energy. And so be mindful with this communication, because I see that's the only red flag I see in this reading when it comes to this Venus Pluto energy. And then we also have Venus squaring Saturn, and it just recently squared Jupiter. So we gotta go through that Capricorn energy. Let's see, what is this Knight of Cups offer about? Okay. And here's the Queen of Swords we talked about. She was like, I'll come out. I know the Empress here, but sis, I'll come too if the Knight of Swords needs to know. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Queen of Swords. So beautiful. This is immediately saying, I want to offer, look. And I was just about to say, what? When I was asking Spirit to clarify, I was going to ask, what does this Knight of Cups have to offer emotionally? But I was like, what does it have to offer? I ain't even gonna assume what all is in the cup. I'm just gonna ask what it has to offer. And it has something to offer emotionally, practically, financially, fulfilling you on a spiritual level, and it's gonna respect boundaries, because this Pisces. Ooh, Empress is so Pisces. This is definitely this Pisces Aquarius energy, this teeter-totter, but we're learning and heeding the lessons between the two energies, and it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Let's see. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. I'm getting a Leo, Aquarius energy, Sagittarius, definitely Libra and Scorpio. Ooh, I got reversals in here, and I love this. I love that this is popping out in reverse. Someone may also be, I'm good. I'm not running away from this happiness. That's what I got. I'm not running away from this happiness. That is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. You have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and you may want to keep things on the hush, I'm getting, because again, we're thinking boundaries, and it's like maybe the beginning stages of this. If it's a new relationship, it's just the beginning stages, and you want to kind of you don't want to be in that position where as soon as you start to talk about this person, or claim them as your partner, that it's just like, wait, what's going on? I'm so confused. And then for some, it's just like, okay, we're starting over, we're starting fresh, let's just go with the flow. Not only are you protecting your energy, but you're protecting the partnership. The Eight of Wands. Communication is key at this time. It may be the center of things. It may not always be the solution, is what I'm getting. I'm getting more so awareness, observance, communication with ourselves, focusing on how we communicate. We can't run from this. This is a time that we can't run from this, because we got the Eight of Wands and the Rider-Waite and the Telema. This is interesting. Oh yeah. And we got all the Swords energy. So 5 of Swords, but the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So again, 7 of Swords in reverse. I'm getting making a sacrifice. We talked about boundaries, self-preservation, so that you can maintain this and the energy within your home, within your family, because when you protect your energy, you help protect theirs. And you don't want to end up in some getting one. For some, make sure you keep a balance, or you will end up depleted trying to run from certain things. And it's like you're running in the opposite direction. But in the 7 of Swords, you're definitely running in the opposite direction. And you may be really running into the opposite direction with this Mercury Pisces. I'm getting an illusion. You're getting somebody is too in their cup. And it may be some hurt feelings. It may be some suppressed experiences or some wounds. But there also may be a Queen of Swords letting this person know, you need to get up out this funk. You need to make a sacrifice. You have people counting on you. You have people looking up to you. What is the overall message? Because we have some very specific messages for like a lot of different scenarios and groups throughout this reading. What is the overall message for this Mercury retrograde? Okay, to the 28th, from the 28th to the 10th. We have the full moon in Virgo, so there may be some surfacing of, people bringing up receipts. I'm getting being overly critical of conversations that may be taking place now. I was just about to say, might as well flip it over and boom, yeah. So maybe some shakeups, but that's okay. Shoot, this is the best time to happen. The best time, right before this new year. That is all right. So if that's the overall message, that we gonna have to go with the flow when these towers hit. Y'all know I love the tower. So if that's the overall message, y'all, I know if I love the tower, some of y'all probably like, we don't. So let me pull one for y'all to clarify why this is the overall message. But it's to filter it out. It's to filter out the BS. It's not for us. Now we see why the 7 of Swords is at the top of this reading, running away. And it also may be running away because it sees what kind of offers you're receiving. It's like, oh, I cannot compare, and I have way too much history, and my reputation is very bad with this person, so let me run away. That's what I'm seeing at the top of this reading now. And then now the tower is here, and they're seeing some 2 cards want to pop out for my tower people that don't like the tower. This is why. It's time for you to, Virgo energy. I'm getting the Virgo full moon. Maybe time for you to pull back in a way, but also master and really tap into your gifts, your dreams. there's a spiritual renewal happening right now with all of this Pisces energy. And it's time to look at consistency and diligence in a different way. It's time to look at delays in a different way. And it may be at this time that this tower energy is happening in your life. And you may be, a lot of you are being called to look at this in a different perspective and keep this tunnel vision. And many people are like, how the hell am I supposed to keep this tunnel vision when hell is on fire? Okay? And it's just like, just wait. Look at this from a different perspective. Queen of Swords is also asking you to look at things logically. Yes, balance out this Virgo energy that we have while we're going through this retrograde. But as it ends, you are to apply all of the lessons that you learned with this Pisces energy to the full moon in Virgo. So you don't get washed away in all the Virgo energy when everybody's trying to focus on the details and get everything together and get all, start off their brands and all of this. This is this energy, this new year energy that we're stepping into, this Aries cardinal initiative energy. So it's time to get clear, because y'all, this is what did you forget what you have at the very beginning? You got the Ace of Wands, you got the Death card, you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the Empress at the very center. This is y'all. This is all y'all. So that is your reading, everyone. Thank you again so much for all your love and your support. And you can now contact me if you want a personal reading. I will be doing generals for $20 and specifics for $25. So just email me, or you can follow me on Instagram and DM me. Y'all, it's okay. We got this. We got this. Stay afloat. May peace and blessings be upon everybody. And I will talk to you all again soon. Take care.